Hi, I just took the ACE personal trainer exam literally like 2 hours ago, so I figured I'd make this video now while everything is fresh in my mind. So the test was not easy. You need a 500 to pass. I got a 609. Maximum score can be 800. This is what I got. But anyway, a lot of people talk about if you need the 3rd edition, 4th edition. This is basically all you need. I've got this here and the 4th edition book, which I bought on eBay for $60 for both of them. I also had the 3rd edition manual and package, which I bought for another $50 on eBay, and I learned all those and I sold it and I made $30 on it. But this is all you need. I've seen other videos about people discussing you can get by with the 3rd edition. I would go with the 4th edition. You can get it for real cheap on eBay. And this has the IFT model in it and all their updated standards. So I wouldn't mess around with the 3rd edition. I just go get this one because this one's a lot more relevant on the... What worked for me to pass the test was I read both Essentials of Exercise Science and the 4th edition manual each 3 times. I used the flashcards from the 3rd edition manual, the audiobook, all that stuff. That wasn't as relevant, but just read these books over and over again, know what to do for lordosis, kyphosis, and which muscles to stretch, and which muscles to strengthen. So they ask a lot about that, postural deviations, stuff like that. They also, which not too good at, but I was able to pass the test, they ask like progressions, like single leg, crossover cutting, stuff like that, linear jumps, depth jumps. A lot of it was progression, which I needed to study more on, but I was able to get by with what I knew. But I recommend studying those. Everyone's always talking about the math on the tests and freaking out about the calculations and stuff, and so was I. But I had maybe 2 or 3 math problems on the test, no calculator, and I forgot how to do math without a calculator, so I just guessed what I thought would be the best one, because you can always eliminate 2 questions on these tests, and it has 2 that are right. But with ACE, they want you to pick the one that's more what ACE would like. So 2 would be right, but 1 is more right than the other. So that's what I did for the math. Don't stress out about the math. It's basically irrelevant to the test. There's like 2 problems on the test. One was to calculate body fat percentage, and I forgot what the other one was, but it was little to nothing. I bought the ACE practice exam on test.com, which is 300 questions to go over and over. I did those. It was like 20 bucks. You can purchase that if you want. I felt that it was helpful, but ACE, like when you take the actual practice exams from them, which I did too, I highly recommend those. But test.com was a little bit different in the way they asked their questions. ACE has their own way that they ask things, which is different from... I've showed other friends of mine that are personal trainers that have NSCA, higher certifications, and they were like, you know, this stuff is kind of ridiculous. But what I recommend is going on acefitness.com and ordering the 2 practice tests, and get those wrong early so that you'll know how to do them eventually. And just read over the manual and the book countless times. Make sure you know everything, because I thought the test was going to be easier than what it was, but I still had some room to wiggle with my score. So I recommend just keep doing that, and I wish you all the best of luck.